This video is not intended to tear anyone down, to tear down any culture. It's more or less trying to shine a light on liberal women. It's also meant to shine a light on people who call MAGA a cult, and yet y'all act very cultish. Enjoy.
What does this sign mean to you?
You know, black women are probably the least respected in America. Their voices aren't heard. Their issues aren't paid attention to. Many white women look beyond their own personal interests and they leave black women out of the conversation. And I think America needs to change about that.
What are we not trusting them to do right now?
How to care for our country, how to care for each other. How to stand up and fight for things that aren't right.
I really cannot leave out black women. You know, black women and what they've done for culture, what they're doing for us.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Stupid. I might as well just put that down.
Who's opening his door?
What?
Open the door!
Or, put that down.
Okay.
Huh? You go ahead and put it over there.
You have activated our
window
control.
Don't touch me. You don't have the right to touch me. Don't knock on my kids. I'm
Oh, your kids what? Call them.
You can't touch me though.
Call them then. Go ahead, call them.
Whoa.
Go ahead, put that down.
Come on, y'all this way.
Mr. Speaker, Walgreens is planning to close yet another pharmacy in the Massachusetts 7th, this time on Warren Street in Roxbury, a community that is 85% black and Latino. This closure is a part of a larger trend of abandoning low-income communities like the previous closures in Mattapan and Hyde Park, both in the Massachusetts 7th. When a Walgreens leaves a neighborhood, they disrupt the entire community and they take with them baby formula, diapers, asthma inhalers, life-saving medications, and of course, jobs. These closures are not arbitrary and they are not innocent. They are life-threatening acts of racial and economic.
Free Palestine, mother. Let me take this down right now. I'm taking this down. You don't support this shit right over here. There's a genocide. You know that, right? They're killing children. What do you believe? What do you think? What is the purpose of this? What's the purpose?
This is Greek.
What?
That's the Greek flag.
Really?
Greek.
Yeah. Oh, I thought it was Israel. My bad. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
If you're gonna start hating on someone, at least learn how they look like.
Cameras rolling inside this Lyft vehicle as a passenger attacks the driver. It happened on Parsons Boulevard 2 weeks ago, and he's speaking exclusively to News 4.
I picked up this ride 2 blocks away, and then she wanted to make a stop. So at the stop, she got really violent. She started cursing me, and I ended up canceling the ride. She wouldn't leave. So while I was on the phone getting help from 911, she tried to snatch my phone.
When he tried to stop her, he was bitten, the bite mark growing in size over 2 weeks.
I still feel the pain. I feel there's a little lump there. The swelling was quite a bit, and I took painkillers for 2 weeks, and it's almost 2 weeks now.
Nadeem ran away from the irate passenger, abandoning the car.
No, come to the car right now. This man just touched me.
The woman calling her boyfriend to come help, but he realizes there's cameras inside and doesn't want to get involved. She jumps to the back of the car, admitting she wants to steal the car.
I'm gonna drive the car right like that. You just let bro.
For the culture.
Millions of black women voted for Trump. Should we trust them?
Ooh, I'll take your hand in mine through the...
I don't think that's true. Millions of black women voted for Trump?
The other day, a liberal friend of mine and myself were on Instagram having a small conversation about this video.
What is something weird about conservatives?
There is almost a cultish vibe.
What the fuck is that, bro?
I don't think that's true. Millions of black women voted for Trump?
Way too many. Way too many. It is.
Should we trust them?
I don't know.
Maybe not trust black women then.
That's not true. I do trust black women.
Who'd vote for Kamala Harris?
I think. He wants to know if I trust the black women who voted for Trump.
I think they voted against their own interests, so it's really hard to put the idea of trust together with someone who is continuing to vote against themselves, right?
Yet again, you motherfuckers get nothing for your vote. They done marched your ass up and down the motherfucking thing, sung you buku fucking song, all that to finally write a bill for people in fucking El Salvador. They just wrote the Democrats just wrote a human rights bill for people in fucking El Salvador. Not you, not the person that fucking been paying the fucking taxes for them, not the fucking person that was marching with them, not the fucking person that fucking voted for them. They went fucking made a bill for people in El Salvador. Now tell me how the fuck they help you. Tell me how the fuck do that help your stupid ass? While you over there championing all this other shit, woo, woo, woo. And then later on you gonna be hollering about DEI didn't work for you and all this other shit. You stupid motherfuckers. This what they got y'all hook, line, and sinking with the Democrats. You stupid motherfuckers are the dumbest. They just wrote they had you marching while they wrote a bill for people in El Salvador. One nigga.
No, they didn't. No, the fuck they didn't. So the Democrats are pushing for a U.S. human rights bill for El Salvador to make sure that that motherfucker is comfortable in the presidency. Not only that, because I hear a lot of y'all talking about it. Colorado Democrats, they plan to expand protection for immigrants. So they're doing a bill called Senate Bill 25-276, which passed the Colorado House Saturday. It is in part a response to the Trump's administration hardline immigration actions. What? You know what's always been a problem for me when it comes to the Democrats? How they make human rights protection bills for every fucking body. They make anti-hate bills for every other culture. Why hasn't there been an anti-hate bill against Black Americans? I know what you're going to say. Oh, well, they have the civil rights bill. They have the anti-lynching bill. No, why the fuck isn't there an anti-hate bill for Black Americans? I'm just saying. I mean, they're the reason why Black people would need one in the first place, considering that they fought so hard to keep us in slavery once we were freed. Since they're the reason why Jim Crow came into play anyway. Since they're the reason why the Black codes came into play anyway. They're the ones who were burning crosses on the lawns and lynching people and setting up fires and dropping bombs on Black neighborhoods. How the fuck haven't they created a bill for our asses? Well, for you guys, because this is who you guys are standing with and voting for. Ain't no way that y'all this dumb. Not in 2025. Ain't no way y'all this dumb. Ain't no way y'all letting this shit go. I'm damn near tempted to go over to the liberal side of TikTok because I gotta see what the hell y'all talking about when it comes to this. Do y'all even know? Are they talking about it on CNN? Are they talking about it on any liberal media outlet? Or are they just feeding y'all more shit about how racist Trump is?
So it sounds like they don't have very good judgment.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it's not having good judgment. I don't think they necessarily connect the dots, and I do.
They're stupid.
No, they're not stupid, but I think it's.
No, I'm just asking because, but it is hard to trust people who are stupid and have bad judgment, right? And Black women who vote for Trump are stupid and have bad judgment.
We did not say that. Nope.
I think they don't connect the dots, and so they're looking at only certain things and thinking that's important, and not connecting the dots.
It sounds like those black women need to be educated by white women like you.
Yeah, not
true. Not.
They just need a good white woman to come in and tell them what's up.
You're putting words in our mouths again, and you're trading it.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that.
This idea that white people are going to be the white saviors pisses me off.
But if white women like you don't educate them, how are they ever going to learn to vote the way that they're supposed to vote?
You know, as a white woman, I'm happy to help educate and talk to people, but it's not my job to go convince somebody else.
I hope you're able to get through to some of those untrustworthy, stupid black women. Good luck.
For the culture.
Clearly he's trolling when he's saying stupid black women, so don't take that shit seriously from him. But what does connect the dots mean?
I think they voted against their own interests, so it's really hard to put the idea of trust together with someone who is continuing to vote against themselves, right?
So it sounds like they don't have very good judgment.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it's not having good judgment. I don't think they necessarily connect the dots. They don't connect the dots, and so they're looking at only certain things and thinking that's important, and not connecting the dots.
It sounds like those black women need to be educated by white women like you.
Right? What do they mean by not connecting the dots? What do they mean by voting against their own interests? Right? Voting against themselves. Because if your interest is what was told to you by the Republican Party, by the Trump administration, what was told to you, if that sparked your interest, then obviously if you voted for Trump, you are voting for your interest, right? You're voting for yourself. Because at the end of the day, these liberals, a good percentage of them don't even vote. They just have a lot to complain about. And then there are the people who vote, whether you're voting, Republican or Democrat, you're voting for, number one, your personal interest. And a lot of people say, well, it's for the interest of everybody, for the nation. But at the end of the day, it's your own personal opinion, it's your own personal interest. I mean, at the end. It's your boy King Chiro. Thank you for watching. Remember that you're loved, and remember to be great every day, because tomorrow's never promised, y'all. Peace out, y'all.
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left, up or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goal. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right.
I'm not quite sure why I'm here or what I'm doing, but there's a reason.
Ma'am, we're discussing the rezoning for the Portillos. Do you have any comments on that?
For what?
We're discussing the rezoning on 53rd for...
Well, I live on 63rd.
Again, we're here to hear comments about the rezoning.
Well, I don't like Facebook, and I don't like the internet because I can't find a job. The library blocked my password. Now tell me, does that make any sense to you?
Oh no.